should be what we call a gimme. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. Looks like they are taking control of this game midway through the third quarter, adding another 3 points.
Start looking at the clock. Just keep playing hard and try to bury your opponent.
And Pop in a run back of about 18. The Seahawks have gotten a huge lift from their defense all game long here, and now well into the second half as well.
It always starts with defensive line play, just like an offensive line. When the defensive line plays well, that helps the linebackers and all the defensive backs.
2 tight ends on the field here. First down at the 21. Will go ground. Wagner's the one who made the big stop. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Lacy lines up in the backfield. Rodgers over to Nelson. The Packers have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Nelson's had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way, keep getting the football in his hands.
On the way, third down. The Packers load up the backfield for this next play. And Rodgers will hand it off. That's a third down conversion, a rare sight so far today. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Double tight end formation. Now 1st and 10. They're going to run it on the toss. That's a pickup of 14.
Lacy is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. And it's complete to Jordy Nelson. The Packers have gotten the familiar face back in the game plan today. Nelson's in the midst of a huge performance, and that's after a game in which he struggled.
When you watch him play like this, you can just see how determined he is out there on the football field. Everything is working for him so far today.
First down at the 35. Looking long. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
This will be 2nd down. Rodgers lined up outside on the right. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. The reception by Lacy. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
The Packers offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. Lacy, a solo back set. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Packers from the 27. Another about 3 yards a carry on the day. First down at the 24. Rodgers got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Some good play calls so far in this drive by the offensive coordinator. His team is down, but they are marching down the field.
Rodgers' completion percentage, 60% on the day. This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. First and goal. Starks got it. Screen play.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Mounting a serious drive. The Packers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Second and goal from the 2. Wagner's all over the ball carrier. Play number 12 coming up for the offense. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Third and goal at the 5. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. That's his 2nd touchdown today. Early in the 4th, and they've climbed back into this one quite nicely. That touchdown couldn't have come at a better time.
Awesome job by him getting out there, finding a way to make this game close by scoring that touchdown. But listen, as a coach, don't do anything stupid like onside kicking and take your team and put them right back in a tough situation.
Fields the football at the 3. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
The Seahawks now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the 4th. The score's 17-14. The Seahawks take it from the 23. Here's Baldwin for a gain of about 5. That's his first reception today.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Seahawks take it from the 28. The Seahawks have frustrated opponents all season running the football. They've been almost unstoppable. Lynch has again gotten the majority of the carries in a game where he's been a dominant running back.
I just love the mentality of this football team on the offensive side. They go in saying we are going to run it, and the offensive line so physical. Once again, they're getting it done. The Seahawks are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
The Seahawks have it at the 39. Launches it down the field. Intercepted.
Good job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Packers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win.
Now he's going to change the play and Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
2nd and 9. Rodgers sends it to Lacy.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
The Packers might be looking at the scoreboard and thinking, uh-oh, not again, as they trail in another tight game, partner.
Well, I'm going to do a little teaching right here. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just focus on the play that's coming up. Just do your job. If you do that, you'll have a chance to find a way to win.
The Packers will go for it here on 4th down and short. They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. The Packers have it at the 34. They'll run it with him again. Lacy takes the hit and is brought down.
The Packers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
1st down, pressure on every snap now. The Packers snap it at the 36. Has his man. Sherman's in on the tackle. Rodgers had a rough stretch here these past 2 weeks, Phil. He just hasn't been a part of the offense.
I'll tell you what the coach is going to have to do, Jim Nantz. They're going to have to go back to practice, work with him, work on some of those techniques to help him get open and make some plays.
Set up screen to Lacy. Ball is out. Lane's there to take him down. The Packers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to admit, to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Launching it deep. The ball is jarred loose. The Packers will need to get to about the 38 on this drive before they can even factor in a field goal opportunity. To punt here is not an option. They've got to go for it on 4th down late in the game. The Packers snap it at the 36. Will throw it over the middle. Rodgers' inability to produce the conversion on 4th down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good throw.
The Seahawks snap it at the 36. Burnett's there to make the stop. The Seahawks didn't have any trouble running the football last week, and the same's true today. Lynch has had nothing but room to run.
What we are seeing here today, Jim, is the power of this offensive line. And if they do a good job, give this running back a chance, and he has shown he will get it done.
Takes a knee. The Packers will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. Snapping the football from the 28. Takes a knee. Now looking at 3rd down. Well, Phil, a 2-game losing streak for these guys. It's a tough little stretch they're going through.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? You got to fight through it. You got to believe in yourself. You got to go back. And you got to let the coaches coach you. You know, don't be thin-skinned. When they tell you did something wrong, learn from it, try to get better, and see if you can change this around next week.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
Easy, but that's just alright. Alright, I have been lonely, but that's just alright. My feelings. Inside they keep on